Hey guys, how's it going? This is Michael.
This is Grace.
Marley.
And this is Star Trek Beyond official trailer number 2.
Woo!
Woo!
I have my Star Trek pin and everything.
Oh
I don't know if you
man,
can see
look
it.
at that.
My
It's a
little-
comm badge.
my
It's on the
comm.
wrong side though. Comm badge is on the left side.
It's okay.
This
She's a
side-
red shirt, so.
She is a red
I'm
shirt.
not a red shirt. I'm a pink shirt.
You're a
First
red
of all,
shirt.
I would be
Well, you're a red
captain.
shirt too. If you're gonna
Yeah.
call her a red shirt, you're a red shirt.
I'm not saying the color that she's wearing.
And
I
in
just
fact, you're an
know-
even
Your
redder shirt.
personality
You're an
is a
even
red
redder
shirt.
shirt because you're wearing Star Wars. That's a Star. And I'm
Ew.
Darth Vader shirt that you're wearing right now. How was it? What is it? I find your lack of faith disturbing.
Well, we're gonna get so many hate comments for talking about
Oh
Star
my
Wars
goodness,
and Star
having
Trek
a Star
video.
Wars, a Star Trek.
But guess what? I'm not affiliated with these two.
Hey guys, do you know what year it is right now?
216.
It is
2016.
2016. I knew you would get the right answer eventually. Did you know that we are in fact celebrating the 50th anniversary of Star Trek?
We are.
We are.
Woo!
Woo-hoo! It's not that, it's that.
There you go.
Live long and prosper. Star Trek. You have lived
rock
very
and roll
long.
can work for
50
anything.
years. It was introduced September 8th, 1966.
Sweet.
Has been almost 50 years. Well, 50 years in a couple months.
So it's 49 years in a couple months.
So
Yeah.
49 years, and in a couple months, it'll be 50. But anyway, it's the 50th
Nice.
year that it's up.
That's
Nice.
awesome.
So that's pretty cool.
Go Star Trek.
Go start. You about to say Star Wars. What is going on here?
She's coming to my
sorry.
side.
Oh my goodness. All right, roll the clip. Roll the clip. Star Trek Beyond official trailer 2.
My dad joined Starfleet because he believed in it. I joined on a dare.
You joined to see if you could live up to him. You spent all this time trying to be your father. And now you're wondering just what it means to be you.
It isn't uncommon, you know. It's easy to get lost. In the vastness of space, there's only yourself, your ship, your crew.
You really want to head back out there, huh?
What the hell is this?
They're boarding us.
Abandon ship!
My God.
I know why you're here. Why we are all here. Our captain will come for us. Mercy will be the last thing on his mind.
I am counting on it.
Fear of death is illogical. Fear of death is what keeps us alive.
Everyone who goes there, he kills.
That's our friends out there. We can't just leave them behind.
Unity is not your strength. It is your weakness.
I think you're underestimating humanity.
Hold on to something!
Fire at will! Do it! Do it!
Okay.
Pardon me.
He likes that scene.
Oh, Scotty. You can always depend on him for a good one-liner.
Yeah.
Wow, super cool, right?
Yeah,
that
Like,
Looked awesome.
really cool. Much
it-
better than the first trailer.
Were you excited about the Borg thing? If it's Borg, I don't know.
If
but
it's Borg,
it looked Borgish.
It did. Okay, I'm glad you said
I'm
that.
excited.
Because it definitely
Borg.
does look Borgish to me. Okay, what does that remind? Like all those, like that swarm of ships coming
Like a
through the hull,
bee?
like beehives, hive mind.
Oh, like that
like
relates.
the Borg.
You know, you just gotta make little connections until you get to the bigger
I
picture.
think that could be. I mean, I hope that be at least like a.
That would be so cool if they tackled that.
Yeah, like a preliminary, like
that's
prelusion to the
if you
Borg.
think of Star Trek and you think of a villain, like who do you think of?
Borg,
you think of the
100%.
Borg.
Yeah.
They looked kind of like robotic-esque when they like.
Yeah.
When they first
it's
docked.
like they all have
Yeah.
the same thing, so you know Borg is all controlled by the same mind,
Yeah.
so that.
And they almost
Hive.
looked like, I feel like they had all that gear on. They almost look like Predator to me. Like, did you
Yeah,
guys get a Predator vibe?
I can see that. Mm-hmm.
And then the main villain, Idris Elba,
Idris
super
Elba?
cool. What's that?
I say Idris Elba. Is that not right?
Idris Elba? Idris Elba.
Okay.
I think. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Anyway, super cool. Okay, one, super cool actor. I love that guy.
Yeah.
Two, so his character apparently his alien has never been introduced into the Star Trek world.
So this is a new thing.
He's a brand new alien. And apparently he's not even supposed to be recreated or reimagined from any other alien.
So
However,
this is a completely new
this
topic.
is a brand new alien from
Well, that's
what
kinda-
we know from what we
yeah.
think so far.
That's kind of, I could see that. That's kind of a smart move because with this, no Star Treks or Trekkies could be like, okay, well,
so they're going to take it from this story plot.
Yeah,
you know,
and they could
that
be
type
like,
of thing.
well,
I
you
guess that
did
makes
this
sense.
wrong because it should have been this, this, and this.
Yeah.
And if you introduce a completely new character, you can make whatever storyline you want.
Exactly.
So, I mean, that's cool because people would love to learn new things about it.
Exactly. Like, to me, they say that there's no reimagining of any other alien, but to me, if you guys watch Voyager, they introduce a species in the Delta Quadrant called the Herogens. The Herogens are a predator. They're a hunter species. They hunt for sport and game, and they hunt like the biggest, baddest things in the galaxy for trophies. Essentially, they take trophies.
Nice.
So to me, that's what that looked like. It looked like a Herogen to me.
Yeah, because he was keeping everyone like captive.
Yeah, that was
like,
weird. It looked like not much of this was filmed in space. It looked like more of it was they're all
planets.
captured, and
Yeah.
Kirk, obviously, because Aurora was like, he's gonna find us, and he's not gonna have mercy on his mind.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's kind of two separate storylines where you have Kirk and whatever's going on, and then you have the people who are being captured, and then I think in the middle or towards the end, it's gonna connect.
Now, okay, wait, here's my question. In keeping in mind with the whole Borg thing, like it could be a Borg, or at least maybe this is a prequel to set up for a next Borg movie, what if Idris was some type of collector or harvester? And so, because you said that, because they were all captured, right? They were all captured.
Yeah.
So what if he collects people and stuff
Different
to bring
species.
back to the Borg? Like maybe that could be the storyline they're going
Like
with.
to bring him
maybe.
back for what reason?
To be assimilated. New
gotcha.
species to be assimilated. So he's going out headhunting different species.
So he's being hired by the Borg, and the Borg type things that we might see
he
actually might be the Borg.
like a Borg outline. So those might be Borg that might be helping him, because otherwise, like, what kind of technology is
cool.
that going to be?
Yeah.
That'd be
Like,
really
right?
cool.
That'd be really cool.
Because you could still have like the head bounty hunter, but then still have the people for the Borg coming to help, and still have the
exactly.
Borg.
So maybe
aspect
it's
in
like
it.
a preliminary
yeah,
Borg,
and
they're
that'd be really cool because you have Idris, whatever you say,
yeah.
as the main villain for this one, but then you're also setting it up for Borg to be the big main villain of the whole
And
entire
Borg
story.
would be so amazing.
It would.
I
That'd be so
wasn't a huge. I didn't
love
really
Borg.
just full discretion. I didn't really follow TOS very much. That's the original series. I watched
Voyager.
TNG, which is the Next Generation, and I watched Voyager. And I think if you guys are watching, I think 9 of you statistically might have watched Deep Space Nine. Yeah, Deep Space Nine did not get any love. Deep Space Nine was apparently terrible. I never watched it.
You say 9 people because it's called Deep Space.
That was just the first number that came to my head, and I realized afterwards why that number came to my head. But yeah, the movie looked really good. It looked like there was a lot of character development, and
Yeah.
a lot less like Fast and Furious.
Yeah, from the first trailer, because the first trailer, it literally just looked like a Fast and Furious movie. It was going really fast, a lot of action movements. The camera was moving so much, it was kind of hard to keep up with. So I think the fans were like telling the director, chill, like let's take this down a notch. And
But is that how the movie's gonna actually be?
hopefully not, because I hope if you have the first trailer being a Fast and Furious really fast one, a fast showing of the movie, and you have this one showing more of the storyline and the character development. Hopefully it's a good 50-50 maybe.
This trailer did seem a lot slower
It
to
did.
start, so it was like way too fast, and then like, really
It seemed kind of
slow.
more character based than the previous trailer did.
Yeah,
Where it was
if
more
I had
action
to, if I had to
adventure.
rate the trailer, I think I would rate the one that we just watched ahead of the
Oh,
first
for
one.
sure. Oh,
Yeah.
for sure. I think so too. One thing I did catch that I don't know if a lot of people did. This is the first representation I've seen of the starship, in this case Enterprise, in any Star Trek series. In this case Enterprise being represented in a warp. Setting. Did you see the warp?
Yeah, that was so
Like
cool
the,
because
like-
how it's
like you
bending
can
around
actually
the ship.
see the space and time bending around this, because that's how warp work, guys. It's not the speed of light or anything like that, because technically the speed of light is the limit for the universe. So the way Star Trek went around it is that you're not moving one object to another place, you're moving the entire place around that object. So that's how they can get from places from A to B essentially quicker than the speed of light, but they're not traveling as fast as the speed
Didn't
of light.
they address that in the first one when Scotty
he talked
older
about it,
Spock,
yeah.
and he's like, oh, I never thought
I
of the
never
space as thing
thought
that-
to think of space as the thing that was moving.
So I think that's really
that was
cool.
kind of an Irish. That was a European. That was bad.
Maybe we just stopped.
I'm not
the
really
accents.
Scottish. I don't know. Is that okay?
You don't need to do his accent.
Maybe not.
You know?
I can't do
Maybe
a
we can
Scotty
just quote
accent.
him in English.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well,
we'll
that's English,
dub
so
over my
I
voice
hate
to
you,
say
Chris.
that. But yeah, super cool. Looked really good. I'm really excited
excited.
for it. That's gonna be a lot of fun. I really liked the first one. I loved the second one. This is a series that just with every sequel, and not a lot of series do this,
No,
but with
not
every
very-
sequel, it gets better and better.
I
I
think
mean,
that's
we
great.
only have 2 movies to sample size, but it's better and
I
better
just
so
feel like
far.
it's harder too once you get into like 2 and 3, like to keep people hooked. So I
Yeah.
feel like they do
Yeah.
a
Oh
good
yeah.
job of that.
See, but the
It's
thing
like
is,
you wanna
with
see
Star
it.
Trek especially, you have a whole universe to draw from.
You know, I understand, but sometimes like the later ones get like they're not as good.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
for sure,
know?
for sure. And I think unlike like maybe Hunger Games or something to that
Yeah.
effect, where the first one, it's the first one, and then you're like, oh crap, everybody liked this. Let's rip and scramble for a next. I know there was based on the books and everything, but obviously the first one was hands down better than any other.
We can't talk about Hunger Games.
Okay, apparently we can't talk about
Too
Hunger Games.
passionate about it.
But Star Trek, much like Star Wars, has a very, very vast universe
Yeah.
to it. You got alpha, delta quadrants,
Just
gamma
everywhere.
quadrant.
It's
You
everywhere.
have everything, and then the one underlying thing with all those quadrants is the Borg. The Borg is everywhere, and then in the Next Generation, I don't think they ever did in the original series. I don't know. You guys can correct me if they did, but I know at least in the Next Generation they did find their way to the Alpha Quadrant, which is where we reside.
I think it's just time for them to introduce the Borg if they're
Yeah.
going to go on to like a fourth
I
one
think-
to
yeah.
like, keep going.
I think this is a good way, if it is the way we thought about it, how
This is like a prequel.
Yeah, how they have the
Setting
Borg
up
kind
for
of
the
in there,
Borg.
but it's not the main Borg. It's just affiliated with it.
That
So I
would
think
be
that'd really cool.
amazing if they have like the hatchings of the Borg Queen at the end of this movie. Like, anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. We have something new, right?
Oh yeah, we have a Snapchat now.
We do have a
We have
Snapchat.
a Snapchat. Go check us out. It's our username is I don't know if you can see this. It's UnivCritics, so it's UNIV_critics.
And that's
So-
the same as all of our
Yeah,
social media, right?
everything is the same. So
Okay.
you can. It's really easy to follow. No thinking necessary. Just go follow it.
Just
And-
type it. You're
yeah.
good.
You know, what will be on there is what we're doing before.
Yep.
You can see behind the scenes stuff when we're getting up and getting set up and getting ready for it.
Yep.
Um,
and we have a
whatever-
couple Snapchats up right now.
Yeah, we do.
That are up there right now.
and also whatever happens during the day that I think is interesting. You know,
No.
what food I'm eating, what I'm watching, what they're doing, what I'm doing, what anybody's doing, whatever I think is cool.
Cool.
So-
It's going to be really random.
It's gonna be random, but it's gonna be fun and
It's gonna be
hopefully Universal Critics related. I mean, you never know.
Well,
No, it will
get
be.
the Snapchat to see whether or not it's Universal Critics related. Anyway, guys, thank you so much as always. Make sure to subscribe to our channel. That way you can go ahead and get the latest and the greatest
Keeping
movie
up.
trailer reviews and television show recaps and whatnot from every time we put it up. We do have a Twitter account, again, univ_critics. univ_critics.
No .coms.
No .com.
Just
Well, we do have a
use
universal.
Twitter.
We do have
Twitter's
universalcritics.com.
We do,
but
but
our
Twitter
Twitter
does not
is
need
univ_critics. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for listening to us. And as always, this is Michael.
This is Grace.
Marley.
And this has been a critique on the universe of trailers. Live long and prosper.
Woo.
Thank you for listening to Universal Critics Podcast. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and visit us at universalcritics.com.
Now might be a really good time for you to get angry.
Oh, you think darkness is your ally? I will find him! I do not need your sympathy or your admiration. All I need is your compliance.
Let me explain what's happening here. You are a criminal.
What are you doing?
Find me when you wake up.
Shadows in the night, completely unseen.